that. Shit like that.
Solid, like that. Man. I think so, Gunny. And the reason why I shared the super chat at the time Ro was talking, because I feel like it aligns slightly. Roz Girl, shout out to Roz Girl, man. Hey, Roz Girl is one of the best moderators on YouTube. So all my sorry ass moderators, get it together, man.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Roz Girl with the $10 super chat. At Gunny, do you choose not to live around black people, or is living in a white neighborhood a measure of success for you?
No, that's a fantastic question, and to Rose's point, she definitely has a great point. No, I don't purposely try to move around white folks, but just my personal experience, my income level as it goes up, the neighborhoods that I've lived in, they've been majority white, and that's coincidence, and that's my personal experience. So based on that, if I had the opportunity to choose, then I would choose living in a neighborhood that has been the best for my experience based on where I come from. Because where I come from, it was the complete opposite. And those experiences are not the same that I have right now. So that's a great question. And Ro, you definitely make a valid point. That's a valid point. I'll concede to that.
So you wouldn't move to a trailer park just because it's all white?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So you kind of agree with Love's point too, with the class of the people?
Yeah, Love definitely makes a great point. It is a class thing, and we can break down why when you move to certain neighborhoods they're majority white or they're majority black based on class, and that's a different argument. But she definitely makes a good point. He's on mute.
Chaotic Truth Live with the $5 super chat. Jamaica has no industry and no powerful military. The nerve of this lady to pucker her lips to disrespect America is mind.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
It's, I mean, literally, it's absolutely mind-boggling. Just like any other people on the planet. Yeah.
Word. We gotta put her in the bathroom for sure. Kevin C with the what is this, Honduras? With the $75,
yeah.
75 Honduras.
I think it equates to $2 in American dollars.
Okay.
Wow.
Many non-blacks do not have the mental span to separate majority productive black citizens from the minority worst black citizens. They won't do it. Yeah, Mr. Kev, I think, yeah. That's what I was kind of asking. Like, how do I don't think people take the time, nor can they differentiate, nor do they care to differentiate. Chief, what say you? Do people want to live around niggas if they don't have to?
It's a difference between niggas and black people.
My bad. I spun it a little bit. Go ahead, my bad.
To answer your question in regards to people, I don't think people want to live around black people based on what Mr. White said, with the minority of them identifying. They let the minority of us identify the majority of us. So no, I don't think they do. Do I? I would love to. And again, to Gunny's point, it's a matter of, as you financially level up, you move into better neighborhoods. I also think, though, not a lot of us, we look at the demographic of the city we're moving to. A lot of us aren't buying houses and walk around the neighborhood and going, I wonder if I'm all around all black people or if I'm around all white people. You move in and you find out who the fuck lives next door. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't think that's predicated on whether or not you buy the place. You like the house, you buy it, and you find out who your neighbors are later on.
Really?
Again, demographics of you. I think you would search your demographics in the area, the city or town you live in, the schools and so on and so forth. But in your particular neighborhood, you're not going to. Do you scour your neighborhood and drive around and see what kind of family lives in each house before you decide to buy it?
Yep.
You asking me? Me? Yeah. Huh? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I check school stats too.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm talking about.
He acknowledged that. Yeah. But he's saying literally like who walking out that house.
I do that. I did that. I bought my house. I absolutely did.
There's no way you did that and still bought that house.
Yes, I did, because guess what? Well, first of all, don't put my business out there. First of all, second of all, I did do that, and if I put my business out there even further than what you did. I don't want. Never mind. You got it. I'm gonna let you get the jokes on me. Ha 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 ha. But I know what I did. I did the right thing.
like Chief, and to that point, I knew where I was buying the house at. You know what I mean? Like I knew what time it was.
Did you know the people prior to buying is what I'm saying? Did you know people who
No,
live
I
in the
knew-
area?
I knew I was gonna have to deal with some foolishness. Is what I'm saying.
In terms of the niggas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, so to answer the question, you would want to live around black people. Because you made a deliberate choice of this. So I think people in general, no, but I think the majority of us who are comfortable and like Adrian Mr. White said, growing up in that environment, we're comfortable around them. We can adapt to any environment. Do we want to live in a trailer park or in the hood? No. But if I would absolutely love to live in a gated community with a bunch of black people, 100%.
They
Word.
exist, by the way.
Definitely, big time.
Well, you didn't ask me, Ham. Oh,
My bad. Go ahead. Look at sis. Ham, what your current neighborhood is?
Wow.
Big ain't shit, boy.
Well, you
All right,
talking
let's
about
see.
mine.
Oh, yours as well.
well,
Go ahead, CT.
as much as I've been taking up from African Americans, I gotta also be honest with you guys.
Call him a windshield wiper too, Chief.
I love living around white people. They're different. they're different, man. They jog. They have walking parties. They do a lot of different activities, man.
Walking party.
Did you say walking
They have
parties?
Walking parties, meaning that it'll be 50 of them just walking.
Bruh.
I want to wake up. I want to wake up every morning to white women walking their Shih Tzus in the morning. I'm not sexually attracted to them, you know. I'm married, but I just wherever these people go, it's just heaven, you know.
Latonia George is the same way.
Well, give me a second. Forget you, Raw Zero. I'm not trolling. When I was in college, I loved hanging around the Divine Nine. I loved hanging around the blacks. But the whites were just more upbeat, man. They were just like, I mean, it was always like real positive being around. And when I was around the blacks, it was always that element of fighting, violence, even with the smart blacks. Whites are just different, man. Like they have this a different culture. It's just, I feel like I can be myself around them. I can feel like I can act silly. When I'm around blacks, I gotta pretend. I gotta be hard. Yeah, what's up, man? I don't have to be like that around whites. I could just let go.
Where did you grow up?
Bro, give me a second. I didn't cut you off, bro. Give me a second. I'm almost done. So if it comes to a affluent black gated community or affluent white, I'm gonna choose the white one, man. Every time. I want to be around white people. Wherever they go, man, they make it better. And that's the truth. And here goes the thing. There are a lot of failed black communities compared to a lot of failed white communities. And I've seen neighborhoods destroyed, neighborhoods that once, listen, I always talk about it on my channel, East Cleveland, Ohio, a once nice, beautiful white suburb in Northeast Ohio. It looks like Mogadishu right now. And it took 2 or 3 generations, man, for it to look affluent with affluent blacks, and it turned into chaos. A lot of times whites, they keep that community looking like heaven for 10, 15 generations, man. So it's always that element of destruction somewhere because blacks have too much of a proximity to their hood cousins, their hood people in their family. And they don't mind hood people moving around them. See, I do. I called the police on. See, it was a nigga speeding down the street the other day. I had nerd called up, go out there and get his license plate. Call the police on him. See, a lot of blacks don't do that, but see, whites do that. See, they don't let stuff like that slip and slide. So I like being around white people. And then it's a Negro down the street from me right now. He got a pit bull. I got the nerve to call the city on this nigga because all it takes is one time for that pit bull to get loose and harm some kid. Why does he have this pit bull? Whites don't have those vicious ass animals. No, they do, I guess, in the trailer parks, but in generally nice white neighborhoods, it's golden retrievers, Shih Tzus. See, I want to see dogs like that. I don't even like dogs, but I don't want to see no damn dog that can rip my damn face off. But Negroes, it don't matter. The Negro, he can be affluent or not affluent. He always had that damn pit bull. It's a It's a cultural thing in America. I want to be around white people.
And we out.
Thank you guys so much.